I notice that there's always a group of my friends who always criticize what I'm saying and not even try to understand where I'm coming from. And I've always wondered how to deal with that. I mean, I want to listen to what they are saying, but they're not understanding they're not trying to listen to what I'm saying. So what would you do in that situation?
Do not cast pearls before swine. And what that means is that if people are not listening to you, stop talking to them. And that is the best piece of advice that I can give you. And what happens is that if you stop talking to people who aren't listening to you and start watching them instead, they will tell you what they're up to. But so if you have things to say them, but you find people that will listen, talk to them. The ones who aren't listening, pull back. Because you're devaluing what you have to say by offering it to an audience that does nothing but reject it. And that's a good guideline to life in general. So pull back.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow, or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
As a result of having something to say, wise people speak, but the only reason fools speak is to fill the silence. You see, when I was a child, I spoke and thought and reasoned as a child. But when I grew up, I had to put away childish things. You see, children like to speak to clowns, but as you get older, you have to learn to kick those clowns out of your life. You can't blame the clown for acting like a clown, but you should be more concerned as to why you keep attending the circus with that clown. Eventually, you have to be real with yourself about the life that you have and the life that you want to live. Then you have to make some changes. You have to think, how brilliant are you? How well can you assess situations? Because children games aren't meant to be played in war zones. That's a recipe for disaster. If they're playing games, you can't be upset because when they look in the mirror, they are playing games. Their whole disposition is a walking, talking Nintendo console, a Super Mario Brothers personality without an off switch. A wise man once said, be careful who you let on your ship, because some people will sink the whole ship just because they can't be the captain. So, riddle me this, are you more concerned with who gets on the ship or who gets off the ship? Everyone has their motives, which is why discernment is vital. No one can destroy iron, but its own rust can. Likewise, no one can destroy you, but your own mindset. You have to do the math when it comes to people, because some people add to your life and some people subtract from your life. The ones that subtract from your life have to be weeded out the equation. As a matter of fact, keep the people that subtract from your life out of your thoughts. Nobody should have rent-free space in your mind. You have to be careful how much you tolerate, because you're teaching people how to treat you. If you're losing people in life, you're actually growing and evolving. Accept this evolution as your growth. Wake up on top of the world, not with the world on top of you.
neck.